Hi, my name is Mike. I help you make money in different side hustles. Today, we're doing something I have never, ever done before since doing this gig economy since 2015. Something brand new. So, a popular side hustle is a delivery, right? It can be grocery, parcel, or food delivery. Today, I'm driving on Walmart Spark, typically doing their grocery drop-offs, but I'm just going to the store and then associates load the goods into my vehicle and then I deliver to the customer. Well, today I'm doing my first shop and deliver run on Walmart Spark. So I'm driving down to the Walmart right now. Take a look at the order here. It's actually very good. Look at the pay, like 25 bucks. Look at the mileage. Now, again, I gotta drive down there first, but if you're by a Walmart or a Sam's Club or another location on Walmart Spark, then it's not even that far. Now, I took this one. I like this opportunity because there's not a lot of orders that I'm shopping for. Because I'll tell you this, to be honest with you, I've been doing this stuff since 2015, different gigs and niches. I'm not a big fan of any shopping gig, so shipped in Instacart. I don't like navigating the store and trying to find all of these items. But again, today it's not a ton of items. So my question as you and I take this run together is, how long is the shopping really gonna take? Is there gonna be any problems with checkouts, the payment process? Basically, are there going to be any snags? And is that a smarter option than just standard delivery runs? All right, at the Walmart, after a long commute, but hey, that's just how it goes here. So let's see, picking up, let's slide, confirm arrival, see what it tells us here. Shopping, please wait while we get everything ordered up. All right, things to keep in mind. Keep meat and produce separate. And then it just says ask for help. Okay, preview shopping list. Let's see here. Okay, we got a few grocery or grocery aisle items, electronics and hardware. Well, let's get in there. After all that, we're here. We'll do our shopping. I'll take you through that and then we'll make our delivery. Oh my goodness. Gee, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? How was the process of my first ever shopping, shop and deliver, whatever, you get it. I think on the order request it said 5, but I'm showing 4 here. Let's go to item number 1. First, positive. I do like that the Spark app shows exactly where the item is. Now, not an exact like floor plan per se, that would be pretty cool. What would be even cooler is like augmented reality. You could hold your phone up, there'd be an arrow like projected on the phone, whatever, to show you which way to go. That would be pretty cool, but no. It does tell you, however, the aisle letter and name. It's alphanumeric. So you go down the grocery section, all the aisles are labeled, boom, there it is, A26. You go down there, and it says the section number as well if you need that. Found it really easy. You can see here. Here's the beef jerky. Flip it around to scan, much like Instacart and Shipt. Boom, it scans, and you've picked up that item, right? The correct quantity, obviously. If it's not, it'll tell you. All right, next, let's get our next item, which are these sandwich bags, aisle 820. Now, what this shopping does on the Spark platform is it does route you in a way that's supposed to make sense. Amazon Flex does the same thing when you're driving. It's an optimized route, basically. So go to 820, here it is, but it's not quite right. So the customer wants 100 counts of these sandwich bags. This is it. It's the right size. It's the right great value brand. It's the right everything except the color variant. So I couldn't figure out initially. I'm like scanning the thing. I'm like, oh, okay. They want a color variant. And that shelf is empty right below it. Completely empty. So we can see here it does offer a substitution, which is the one I'm already holding, of course. So we scan that, good to go, on to the next one. After that, simply go to M15, I think it was, and let's get this power cord. It's what? Supposedly in electronics. Easy enough, right? And what I do like, again, all the aisles are labeled in Walmart. So I'm looking for M, and I notice I like kind of pass it based on the letters. So I'm like, all right, I must have just passed it. So I go backwards, and M is in the entertainment, like TVs, video game, laptop section. And when I think of electronics, I mean, when I worked for Walmart, electronics is usually by like the paint and the tools and stuff. So that's where I'm anticipating an extension, like a power cord to be. But I backtrack and I'm standing at aisle M15. It's a little aisle right in the, again, entertainment section, But there's like HDMI cords, there's some mice, there's some keyboards, not really the place where I would think you'd find your standard power cords. Now I do see another kind of power cord, but it's not the 6 foot, the one that the customer is looking for. If you click on can't find item, the first option is to offer a substitution, and then it'll say if you can't find a substitution, you click on that and it moves on to the next item. Well, what it did here, when I clicked on can't find item, that was it, and it moved me on to our next item. But I feel like if I went over to the paint and the tools and the lighting section, that I might have found some standard 6 foot power cords there. So the next item is the Brita Rose Blush, whatever it is, water bottle, 36 ounces. So I follow the prompts to the whatever alphanumeric aisle. It's, you know, find it easy enough. But wouldn't you know, there's like 4 different kind of Britas, but they're the wrong size, and certainly they're not the right color, but I mean, frankly, they're just the wrong size. It's not the right product. And yep, right next to it is this. It is a completely empty shelf of the 36 ounce Brita water bottle, including the Blush Rose one that I was supposed to get. So I'm standing there and I'm running a timer, by the way. I didn't tell you this. I have a timer going to determine how long is this shopping going to take, because all of that eats into your time, your earnings. It all takes time. And it's a big store, it's Walmart, you know. So then it says this. It says go to checkout. And I'm thinking, go to checkout with literally 2 items of the 4 that they asked for. I feel kind of bad, but I get it, there's nothing to do. So let's go through the checkout process. So the checkout process, pretty straightforward. It's only the self-checkout, okay? Don't go to cashiers, it's only self-checkout. First thing, take a look. You scan the QR code on the self-checkout monitor. Now what I like, compared to Shipt, where you have to use a prepaid card, Instacart, where you have to use a prepaid card, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's seamless, those platforms work smoothly, but there's no payment here, which I love. There's no payment, it just takes one step out of the process. So after scanning that QR code, it just confirms, all right, here's your items, and put them in a bag. And that is it. It is very seamless. But I mean, of course, what happens is it says you've been selected for a cart review. Comment down below, how often is this? I mean, I would assume, because it's my first shopping run, that it says this just to verify. I don't know how the associate's notified, if it automatically goes to their handheld, because there was one associate for like, I don't know, 10 kiosks or whatever it was. He didn't come over immediately, he was helping someone else, but I also clicked on the self-checkout monitor and I clicked on call for help as well, but I'm assuming it did go to their handheld. Now what was nice, after waiting maybe a minute or so, is it said you're good to go. Either the associate, what I'm assuming happened, the associate clicked okay or proceed on their handheld, maybe without ever coming over, because they didn't come over, or there's something else in the system, I don't know, but it said you're good to go. So you know how there's associates at the front of the doors at Walmart. If they're going to ask for a receipt, you can show them this exit pass to make sure you don't have any problems leaving the store. After that, I click I've left the store, and now after driving here, oh, by the way, how long do you think shopping was for the 2 that I got in actuality? How long did that take? From the moment I basically got in the store, is when I started the timer, 18 minutes, which I was kind of surprised. 18 minutes to walk around that big store, follow the prompts, find the shelving areas. Do you got it or is it out of stock? Going to the self-checkout and doing the whole self-checkout, 18 minutes. Now, what you'll find with a lot of these grocery apps is you'll certainly get faster, you know, especially if you already know the layout of the store. You'll get faster and faster. You'll know how to navigate the stores. You'll go there. Is it there? Is it not? I was certainly taking some more time because I was just trying to understand how this thing works. Would it surprise you if it says the customer was 23 minutes away? Yep, 23 minutes away. Got 11 minutes left, 3.4 miles. I mean, it is, it's kind of rush hour, but we're not in the city right now. It's 6 p.m. Oh my goodness. Another concern I have is I hope they're not upset for many reasons. Number one, it took me forever to do this thing. It took me a long time to get down to that Walmart because I was starting in the city and I had to drive down south to that Walmart. Again, I don't include that a ton because your mileage is going to vary based on how close you are to the Walmart or Sam's. So I hope they're not mad about that if they've been tracking me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, something else. Big, listen to this. Drop a like on this video if you can, by the way. This is all I do here, help you make money in different side hustles. Would love to have you a part of the team. There was a counter for my shop time. I didn't realize it until it warned me. It said you have like 4 minutes left to shop. What happens if that goes down to 0? Does it completely boot you off the order? Does it say forget it? Or is it just a mark on your account? Probably. Let me know down below in the comments. But nothing more welcoming to a new shopper than having to get down there, getting used to a new app, and then sweating a literal counter at the top of the screen. Number 2, I hope they're not mad that I only got 2 of their items. And I feel like if someone needs a power cord, they need it for a reason. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be contactless, so let's see if there's any issues here at the delivery. And then I'll give you my final thoughts on this very long, I can already tell, very long shop and deliver run. All right, and I'm done. Any guesses on how long that took from initial starting zone to getting the request, to driving down to the Walmart, to going inside the Walmart to shop for apparently only 2 items? Brick Road, by the way. Welcome to Pittsburgh. It's always brick road or cobblestone, I feel like, in these videos. How long did the shopping take? Well, I told you how long the drive from the Walmart to the customer took. How long? For $25, mind you. Well, firstly, the mileage, all of that for mileage, 16.8 miles. Now, I still have to drive back, by the way. That's just from starting zone, doing all that to this delivery point. 16.8 miles. So the time for that entire process, it took 1 hour and 45 minutes. 25 bucks for 16.8 miles. The numbers are not adding up. I mean, yes, the shopping could have been faster, you know, if I had really known that zone. And yeah, the big kicker, folks, here's the big kicker, is if I lived kind of right by a Walmart. So my numbers are always a little skewed if we take that commute to the Walmart into play. Now, if we assume like, oh, the Walmart's up here, I live right here, and it's 5 minutes away. So then it would be 5 minutes plus 18 minutes plus 24 minutes to the customer. So let's say 20 and then 20 for shopping, estimated, so 40 minutes, 5-minute drive from the house, 45 minutes. So there you go, 45 minutes or maybe 50 minutes instead of 1 hour and 45. Question for you, this is very important, by the way, help us understand this whole shopping thing. Is Spark, and I guess today this shopping thing for Spark, is it kind of worth it? And is it only like the commute that hurt us going down there, because it was, you know, a good amount of traffic, actually, maybe 40 minutes just to get down there? Or is it just overall not worth it whatsoever? Like, I don't care how close you are to the Walmart, because remember, there's always a standard Walmart runs where you just pick it up and you drop it off, and the associates pull it for you. There's no shopping. There's a lot to consider with Spark, which right now, honestly, is in the bottom third of my side hustle list. So I hope you enjoyed. Drop a like in this video. I cover most every single app and niche in this gig economy, and even more, extending into new options in 2023. I'm gonna drive back home. Appreciate you being here. You can click or tap the screen now for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you, and I'll see you in the next one.